Hey guys and gals, Mr. Nice Guy here. We're outside the town of Herkimer town offices. So since my last video, when I went to the highway superintendent's office, there's been some, you know how these videos work, folks. You put one video out there and all of a sudden you got information on, 10 other videos that you could make. So that's what happened here. I'm here to address the town board. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
How are you? Good. I'm here for the meeting?
Yep, right around the corner over here, okay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's see. Look at these names. We got Ken Ward, Christopher Braze, the attorney, Daniel Salteri. You got Vito Carbone, Randy Cast, and Dominic Frank. Dominic's been here forever, since when I used to work for the town.
The Pledge of Allegiance. Councilman Cass, would you lead us? Sure. All right, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'll entertain a motion to accept the minutes of the previous meeting as written and place them on file.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. We'll have our public meeting. Anybody wishing to address the board, just state your name and address and whatever's on your mind. I do know we have a couple of students in the room. I'll just ask you to stand up and introduce yourself. Anyone else wishing to address the board?
All right, folks, I'm going to pause it right there, and I want to give you the backdrop to the story. So I went out to the town of Herkimer Highway Superintendent's office and did an audit out there just before I went over to talk to the state troopers. And Ken was very cordial with me. It was an in and out. I was in there maybe 2 minutes. I was in, I was out, I was gone. Nothing particular happened. But I did publish the video, and it did generate some emails. In these emails, it's alleged that Ken, the highway superintendent, kept some money from some brass meters that were taken back to the Herkimer Recycling Center by two of his employees that worked for the town. It's alleged that they went up there in their own vehicles with this brass, cashed it in, and in turn Ken allegedly received the money. It's also alleged that at some point when the town found out about it, Ken thought that he could just either write a check or just pay the town back and it would be all right. But, there's a criminal charge potential here, and that definitely needs to be looked into, because this looks like misconduct. And, some town officials might not, press so hard for, Ken to be prosecuted on this. Others who, might have, background in law enforcement or, have been in long standings with the town, good standings with the town, might want to pursue this to show the transparency. So guys and gals, I'm going to leave the names and numbers of these officials here, along with the County District Attorney Jeff Carpenter's office, and you can give them a jingle, let them know how you feel.
Yes, sir. Just state your name and address.
Me as Mr. Nice Guy Activism. Some of y'all know me as the dog control officer when I used to work for the town of Herkimer. I also worked for the county real property office, and I helped do your reassessments back in 2005.
Yeah.
So
I remember all that.
yeah, sure. So I'd like to explain to you guys the anatomy of a First Amendment audit video. Okay, it's a video where I might go out to the town superintendent's or the highway superintendent's office. I might record in a public space, and I might ask him to respect my right to record in that public space when everything I'm doing is lawful. I recently did this with Ken. Ken was very gracious with me. Ken, I appreciate you. You were really nice to me. The DEC officer, not so much, but that's another story. I did see the state troopers right after that too, and we had a nice conversation outside in 18-degree weather in t-shirts. Sometimes you have to do that to get people's attention, because otherwise they'll just go back in the building and you don't get to talk to anybody. So, the First Amendment audit videos, the way they work is, I walked in, Ken was gracious to me, somebody recognized Ken, all of a sudden I got 10 emails. That has happened here today. I'm gonna tell you, since our first encounter with Ken, I have a dozen emails and receipts from recycling companies and all sorts of other stuff that I've been hearing about Ken, allegedly. So I would say that the board needs to do an investigation into those meters. And if Ken did what he did, and I don't know that he did, that Ken needs to be removed as the superintendent of highways without pay.
Okay.
And I will be going to the troopers, and I will be asking them if there's an investigation, and I will be telling them that there is criminal stuff going on here. So this is what my video, so today's video will now get me 20 more tips on what all you guys have been doing and what Ken's been doing.
Thank you.
That's the anatomy of a First Amendment video. I'm sorry, but Ken got caught up in it, and you can't screw the taxpayers. I'm sorry.
Okay, Rich.
This needs to go to the police, and it needs to be done the right way. And if y'all think for 1 second that what he did, if he did it, is right, then y'all have no business sitting up there on that board.
Appreciate your opinion. Just so that you know that there has been an allegation of abuse in the highway department. After discussion, the board felt it was best to pass the information on to the county district attorney, who then passed the investigation on to the state police. And we understand that there is an investigation going on.
There is, okay.
Okay,
Yep.
thank you. Okay, anyone else wishing to address the board? Okay, I'll entertain a motion to close the public meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you. Okay, we're.
All right, guys and gals, there you have it. You got a board here that apparently wants to do the right thing. They want to be transparent. They want to send this off to law enforcement and to the DA's office. Not a ton of confidence in the DA's office that they're going to do the right thing and not protect this man. I mean, in the past, they've shown that they are not willing to go after public officials when they've messed up in the course of their duties, but they are willing to put the screws to the normal guy like you and me. So let's see if Jeff Carpenter does the right thing here, and you see the evidence. You talk to the witnesses, the two witnesses that worked with him. One that I heard isn't working there anymore. So we'll even see if we can speak to the witnesses and get their opinion on what happened, the facts. So, folks, if you like what I do and you want to keep seeing me do what I do, I want to do more of this right here. I want to expose this government corruption. So hit that like button, hit the share button, and subscribe. Peace out, folks. Happy New Year. Later.